Hi everyone, it's Dan Coombs with Catch Talent. I'm here today to talk about the process after you've interviewed a candidate and you've made them an offer and you're waiting for that period before they actually join your company. As we all know, interviewing candidates is probably the most arduous piece of the hiring process, and we want to make sure you can get that candidate across the finish line. So I want to talk through 4 high-level talking points that I feel like would be helpful for you to consider as you're waiting for that candidate to start and join your team. The first is, I would recommend that you stay in touch with the candidate and you're able to talk through not only when they plan on giving notice, but that conversation has occurred and no counteroffer has been made, just to make sure nothing goes sideways. The second piece of my talking points today is making sure that you get the candidate to complete post-offer pre-employment screening and onboarding as quickly after the offer is made as possible. To include making sure that they're set up on your internal communication channels, they have their equipment, they know where to be on their first day, who they're going to be meeting with, and that there's communication between their direct manager and that candidate prior to them starting. The third point is ensuring that their peer group establishes open communications with them. And that could be something as simple as LinkedIn messages, connecting with them on LinkedIn, emails and text, etc. But we want to make sure we're opening up communication between their peers as early and as frequently as possible, and that communication is going to be meaningful. And the last thing is be consistent in your level of communication with the candidate. I heard recently that a major player in the tech space has 75 touch points with the candidate post-offer, pre-employment. Now that may be a bit excessive, but the more you can communicate with the candidate and the more personalized that communication is, the higher the likelihood that you will in fact be able to get them across the finish line and on your team sooner than later. Things to consider is letting them know how thankful you are that they're going to be joining the team. Letting them know how exciting it is that they're going to be coming in and adding value to the team. Maybe even reaching out to their significant other and let them know how excited that they are. But the more people you can have unified in that message and the more positive and consistent the communication, the higher the likelihood that that employee will be a contributing member on your team sooner than later.